Hey guys, I'm Kelly. Welcome to my channel. 大家好，我是 Kelly，欢迎来到我的频道。I recently found that people, especially in the United States, start to have some interest in China because of the TikTok ban and Red Note stuff. 那我最近看到网上有很多美国人开始对中文感兴趣，包括对中国美食啊、中国人的生活 lifestyle 的一些关注。那我创建这个频道呢，希望和大家分享一些我的看法。作为一个中国人来 ，so I created this channel to share some of my thoughts myself as a Chinese. Hopefully, I can provide some tips when you guys planning to travel in China. 那我在网上呢也看到很多有意思的暖心的小故事。最近就是美国的朋友在网上 po 出来的。So a lot of American friends sharing that they were actually digging holes in the backyard to China. So I never heard of that until I see the post. So that's really funny. Like people, I don't know, is that some common sense that people digging holes from the United States to China? I don't think we have that tradition digging holes to the United States, but we do have one thing. I saw people talking about that online, like writing letters in the name of Li Hua in middle school English class exam. Usually the last question is to ask us to write a letter to a friend far away in the United States. To David, Lucy, or Peter, whoever. Yeah, I was one of them. And what's sweet is that I saw some American friends know the story about Li Hua recently, and they actually writing letters back to Li Hua. That's so sweet, like ending to a movie that you saw 20 years ago. That makes me thinking of the good times in my childhood. 对，这种感觉呢，就像你看了一个突然20年前的电影有了一个结局，然后还是一个 happy ending， 所以我感觉就是还是挺好的。So in this channel, I will share my thoughts and experiences on Chinese learning, Chinese food, China travel, and Chinese culture. Hopefully I can help you guys a little bit when you are ready to step into the Chinese speaking world. Okay, as the first video, I'll share a brief intro of myself. So I was born and grew up in China, get my bachelor's degree in China, and then I moved to the United States to get my master's degree. Ever since that, I've worked and lived here in the United States for about 10 years. 那我先来简单做一个自我介绍。我在中国出生长大，那我后来在中国上了大学以后呢，就来美国读 master， 读硕士。然后之后我就在这边学习工作生活了将近10年的时间。So I'll choose a topic for each video that relates to Chinese learning. And if you have anything interested, leave me a message in the comment and I'll read them and find the topic. 对，我每一期呢会在评论里面找一个有大家感兴趣的话题。那如果你感兴趣某一些话题的话，可以在评论区留言，然后我会挑选一些，然后来做一个视频。I want to share a story about learning English as a kid when I was young. So the first word or phrase that I learned, or most Chinese people learned about English, was hello, how are you? Right? And how you answer how are you? There was actually a standard answer to it. So it was, I'm fine, thank you, and you? So step 1, I'm fine. Step 2, thank you. Step 3, and you? If you ask, how are you to the kids in China, they probably will answer this to you. And then when I finally came to the United States and met someone, and I found, of course, people say a lot more than I'm fine. People say good, not bad, I'm doing well. And I don't see a lot of people saying I'm fine. So I want to share this to you is because so no one pointed out such questions to you until you finally realize that someday. So why I put this story here is just a reminder for you guys, because the first word or phrase you're going to learn about Chinese probably would be 你好, 你好吗? For hello and how are you? Well, I want to point it out that we use 你好, but we don't pretty much use 你好吗? So even though Google Translate will give you the answer 你好吗 for how are you? Yeah, that's the problem. So no one tells you such situations until someone finally pointed out to you, or someday you finally figured it out yourself. Just like me finally figuring out how to answer how are you properly. Well, that's just an example of what I want to express here. My point here for the videos is when you have questions, you just ask me. So leave a question in the comments and I'll answer it for you. I'm happy to be the person to point out where the problem is, and I'll try to give you an answer. If I don't know, I'll search it for you. So I know nowadays people are creating words online, among the young people especially. So sometimes I myself get confused what they mean, and I search it and find out what they mean. Well, it's fun, and I'm happy to be the person to answer. So in a couple of days, on January the 29th this month, is the Chinese New Year. I would like to share something of the Chinese New Year to start my channel. So this year is the year of snake, 蛇. The snake is a symbol of wisdom, elegance, and intuition. Surprise? Not something evil, right? Yes, in Chinese culture, some animals can be regarded so differently from the West. Another example would be the dragon, 龙 in Chinese. We say 龙 usually relates to strength, luck, power, but not evil power, you know. If you are familiar with the Chinese zodiacs, the animals are in a 12-year cycle. So with that saying, if you are born in these years, then this year is your year of fate, or in Chinese we say 本命年. In the old days, people believed that something will happen in the year of fate. It is possible that you might get into trouble, or there's a word for it in Chinese called 坎儿. So like a threshold that you should get over. So to help you get over the threshold, Chinese people wear something red, like it could be a bracelet, a hat, a red belt, or even red panties. So if you can get over your year of fate peacefully, that's good. There are more stories about Chinese zodiacs. If you guys are interested, leave me a message in the comment and I'll do a video for more zodiacs. Alright guys, I wish you all a happy Chinese New Year. 新年快乐，恭喜发财，万事如意. In the next video, I'm going to share my list of the 10 best place in China I like. So if you're planning to travel to China, don't miss it. Follow me and I'll see you in the next video. 关注我，下一期我们再见吧，拜拜。